Welcome, everyone, and glad to have you with us from Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. Hockey and all of his friends ready to go and amped up for what we have in store. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on a team from the SEC, the South Carolina Gamecocks. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Buffaloes will get us started with the opening kickoff. Looking for those open spaces and opportunities. And the returner is stopped. Offense getting set for first down. Quarterback checking the play. Comes out throwing on first down. He'll try to do it himself. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Fires on the move. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
You know, it can be tough to throw slant routes, especially into zone coverage. The timing has got to be so precise and perfect to try to fit it in that window, and they weren't able to do it on that.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's finally brought down, but that freshman found some running room.
Really good decision-making by the quarterback. Don't get greedy. Yes, I can make reads, and I can pull it, and I can throw it all over the yard. If I can take 10-plus yards and continue to do that and continue to be smart with my decision-making, this offense is going to be very difficult to stop.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And the Gamecocks want to move quickly. Looking for a man. It's Sellers. Trying to beat the D deep. And it's caught inside the 20. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. The Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Caught in the backfield, it's Sanders. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks! You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The offense set for a first down play. Looking to move it through the air. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
This pass rush is serious, man. When you watch them on film, they do a nice job in the back end, taking away all the throws downfield. He's trying to get to his check down, but that pressure, it gets to him, and they force the incomplete.
And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. Looking for a productive play on first down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed.
The freshman able to get home with the sack. That is the last thing you want on first down as an offensive sack. Now it's second down. Looking downfield, it's Sanders. Looking down the middle. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And the quarterback is snowed under.
And third and long, and the offense goes with a little play action. I don't know why the threat of the run. I'm not scared by that. You can tell the defense doesn't honor it, doesn't buy it, flies by the line, gets to the quarterback, gets the big third down stop.
This is an opportunity to show your offense you believe in them. Their opening drive of the game, still in their own territory. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the offense will recover, but it's not going to... Welcome to Arthur L. Williams Stadium in Lynchburg, home to the Liberty Flames, and fans have been eagerly anticipating this clash and filling up this stadium quickly. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game, as we'll see a squad from the SEC, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on a team from Conference USA, the Liberty Flames. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Gamecocks will put total leather to crank us up. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Line gets set, first down. They're testing the right side here. Breaks the tackle. At the 35, he's open. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. At the 45, on his way. The expressway is wide open. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way.
Well, there's a big run on offense, and guys, I don't think a defender even touched him anywhere near the line of scrimmage. That's how big that hole was.
Trying to run it in. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And the Flames want to crank the tempo.
And that's why it's hard to run down by the goal line. The defense just has so many bodies crowded into the line of scrimmage. Offense couldn't get it done that time.
They'll switch it up here and look to throw. And it's caught! Touchdown, Liberty! That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here he does a lot of blocking, and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? You peek in the backfield, and you lose the big film. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost him.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll return it. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Formation trying to confuse the secondary. Wants to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Simon. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. And the pass falls harmlessly to the ground. We'll see if the laundry is as harmless. Remember, if your entire body is past the line of scrimmage when you throw the football, that's a penalty. He was, and the penalty will be accepted. They'll line up for a second down play. Back to pass, it's Sellers. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Offense, quick tempo.
I'll tell you what, man, this guy bails out his offensive line a lot. We've seen it over and over. Protection isn't always perfect, but he's just got the ability to scramble and just to create.
All kinds of room to the right. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. And he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Liberty takes over and the Flames offense ready to go to work. Jesse, a very productive drive last time wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. We'll see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. That incompletion leads to second down and 10. He's looking to throw. Quick completion on the out. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
QB, excellent location on that throw. Out route against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a pick 6. So nice job by the quarterback with his accuracy.
Now adjusting. He's going to... Ball is loose. How in the world did the offense retain possession?
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Second down after the offense averted absolute disaster. Here's the handoff. Still on his feet at the 45. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, South Carolina 7, Liberty 6.
They'll break the seal on this quarter here on first down. He wants to throw. And the freshman will chalk up a sack. The Flames moving quickly to the line. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called.
Timeout, Liberty.
Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. Looking downfield, it's Salter. A little screen to the running back. On the move is the 30. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. And the Flames come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
You see all this movement in football now, all the stem in the defensive line. They're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense. Continue to move, continue to stunt, continue to get in the backfield and make this life hard on this running back.
That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. He makes a grab. He gets it in. Touchdown, Flames. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Bringing it out. Oh, the ball's out on the return. Maybe some nerves on that return, but a fortunate bounce, and they'll retain possession.
Returners only get so many chances in a game, and you really want to maximize. You want to take it to the house. You want to make those big plays. But a lot of times you forget about that small detail of securing the football. He gave it up, but thank goodness he didn't turn it over.
Here he goes breaking the pocket. He'll pull it down. Oh, they knock it free. Now the defense has got it going the other way. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. He tried to make something out of nothing, but there was really nothing he could do on that play.
And I hope offensively that's not going to make them quit on this option play. That's a scheme that really puts the defense in a bind. If I were them, I wouldn't let that play stop them from trying to run it later in this game.
Just a short pass to the tight end. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down. It'll bring up a big decision. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. They really have no choice here. This is a no-brainer. You go for it here on this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires to the big fella. At the 20, he's got space. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. You always hear run the route deep enough to get the first down, but if you don't, you better fight your way there, and he did.
Yeah, nice job. And listen, catch the football, understand 4th and short, the situation, and then go get that first down. Don't dilly-dally. Don't try to make a home run play. Get past the sticks. Nice job of understanding that situation.
And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. The Flames in the hurry-up. To the ground with the back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Salter. Gets it out fast. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Liberty.
This guy is officially a problem. His second receiving touchdown in the game. Nice job by the offense, dude. If I've got a matchup I like, continue to kick at it until they stop.
And with the extra point, they stretch the lead to 13. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. And he's coming out of the end zone. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Dialing up a second down pass play. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Using his feet to buy time. He's going to fire to the left. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Quarterback checking off. Trying to find his man on first down. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Steps away. Going to try to get it himself. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds. And it's 3rd down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive. How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
From inside the 15, here comes the return. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Liberty 20.
And the Flames will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he's going to bring it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the 3rd quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive, just like they do at the start of the game. They've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a score.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
He wants to pass it on 2nd down. Finds his tight end. Tackled after picking up the first down.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. I know that seems like a simple route, but it's actually a lot more complex than what it looks like because that route changes based on whether it's man or zone. If it's man coverage, he's flying across the field. If it's zone, he's got to sit down over the ball in a soft spot, giving his quarterback a place to go with it. Nice job of those guys being on the same page there.
And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. The Gamecocks will snap it on 1st and 10. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Leaves it with the back. Got the first down and still on his feet. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Offense threatening 1st and 10 from the 31. Dropping back, it's Sellers. He's moving out of the pocket. Fires into traffic, intercepted. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line. Defense calls a quick timeout there, perhaps a little confusion about what call they were in. A first down for the offense. He's looking to throw it. Quickly complete. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. The Flames want to pick up the tempo.
And man coverage, when they get up in your face, they make things hard. You want to be able to attack the whole field and get them leaning one direction and then break outside like you did there. Nice out route connection, nice chemistry between quarterback and wide receiver.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. To the ground, he's got it again. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating them up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Here's the return. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He will score. Touchdown, South Carolina. He did that one all by himself. Make a few guys miss, turn on the afterburners, and boom, everybody's toast.
And that's why you got him back deep, because that guy can do that. You got to be explosive and quick and have good vision, and you see all those things on one punt return. Takes it back to the house, makes people miss, turn it on the gas. Great job, great return.
And they did tack on the extra point. The kickoff team is out there, and their #1 job is to make sure one special teams touchdown isn't answered with another one. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Now the defense has got it, and they're going the other way. Touchdown, Gamecocks! The defense takes matters into their own hands.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. The scoop and score, what a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. Now they find themselves behind, David. Let's see if they have an answer.
Yep, losing the lead, obviously lose a little bit of momentum, but this offense, you can gain it right back, Palmer. Let's get a drive starter going. Find some guys you know they're going to make some plays for.
So that's the challenge for them. You got to answer, right? You got to take the field here. You've got to execute, be physical, and regain this lead.
Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Right down the middle. He's open on the right. And they'll move the chains with the first down. That might be it for the third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, South Carolina 24, Liberty 20.
On the ready. A new set of downs after the completion. They'll go to the ground. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
To the air. It's Salter. Tight end finds a soft spot. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
It's really hard when you get in those predictable situations. Defenses are sitting on the sticks. Receivers have to understand where that first down marker is. Heads up play, nose for the first down marker. Get in there and get it.
Pressure coming. Quickly out to the tight end.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. They keep attacking through the air. What a snag by the defense.
And this safety is a ball hawk. He's a playmaker. Not only have we seen him get involved in the running game and make tackles playing downfield, but he plays the center field position as well as anybody in college football, and you saw it right there.
Going to try to pop one on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a one-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side.
This offensive line better figure out a plan for this D tackle. He is tough to block with one guy. You might want to start double-teaming him. He's going to be a problem moving forward. You saw all of his ability on that last one.
They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. They feed him again. Gets it past the marker. Still running at the 40. He'll work his way down to the 28.
I bet that running back's eyes got so big when he gets that handoff going to the right and he sees the huge holes. Yes, please.
The defense just didn't flow quickly enough. All of the blockers had leverage on their men.
Man, that defensive line has to get off the ball a little bit better, get some penetration to stop that outside run.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Toss to the outside.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll give it to the back. Only a short gain on that run. Defense played it well.
And that's exactly what you would expect from this offense. Listen, when you're in that 1 to 2 minute range and you got the football and you got a lead, it's smash mouth, it's keep that clock running, it's ground game. So interesting now on this third down what they do next, but we got to keep that clock moving.
And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a fourth down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect.
Well, that's a huge kick right there because now the opponent has to score a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. That put so much pressure on the opponent now. Nice job by the special teams going out and executing in a big moment.
First order of business here, don't give up a big return, then the defense just has to keep them out of the end zone. No return coming, he'll call for the fair catch. Liberty takes over and the Flames offense ready to go to work. Okay, one possession game, you've got some time to work with, but you have to make up some ground quickly, David.
Got to be smart, can't throw in front of the sticks, can't get tackled in front of the sticks, make sure we're taking some shots down the field, chewing up some yards. Jesse, the defense will be vulnerable here.
Yeah, and I think because of that, David, offensively, you got to have a plan. You got to know where your best matchup is out on the perimeter and who can make the big catches here in small windows.
Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Complete downfield. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
What a great individual effort here in this 2-minute situation. He makes the catch in the middle of the field. He knows he's got to find a way to stop the clock. The only way to do that is to get out of bounds. He uses his speed and his vision, and he's able to elude the defense to save some time.
Oh, what a grab by the defense. Takes it the other way. He'll go out of bounds, but he gets the ball back.